What's up, y'all? My name is C Bear the comedian. You can find me on official underscore J Adams, and on YouTube you can find me on C Bear the comedian. And I'm rocking with Michelle C and Candid Kisses TV. Let's get it.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Candy kisses blown away. Candy kisses. TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Candy Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Candy Kisses TV with my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
Yo, what's up? It's bruh man from the fifth floor. In the ATL, chilling with Candy Kisses TV.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Kandid Kisses TV. With my homegirl, Michelle.
Hello there. Have you asked yourself what you're missing? I have. It's Candy Kisses TV.
I looked at him and I was like, yo, did Grandpa just come out the basement on us? Like, it's crazy. He was like, I'm gonna even give you a bonus, grandson. I'm gonna tell you what my spiritual animal was.
What up, Kiss fam? It is your girl, Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. And I'm back with another banger like I always do. Now, just like I always do, you know what I gotta do? I gotta threaten you. You know how I get down. Subscribe now. I'm gonna tell your mama. Act like she done raised you right. And I'm so serious about these subscriptions because I see you looking what you're looking at, but you ain't hit the like or the comment or the subscribe button. I'm gonna need you for my Aquarius sisters to let you know how serious I am about it.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
No, 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 no.
I don't wanna fuck nobody up.
I don't wanna fuck nobody else. But I will.
If I have to.
Oh God, it's that serious. Hit that subscribe button. Come on now. Now that the church announcements are over, go ahead and get into the regular scheduled program. I am bringing you another dope talent, comedian, content creator. Writer. It's a lot I can say about this man, but he is doing his thing, ripping the stages all over the America. So give it up for my homie, C-Bear. What's going on?
What's going on, Michelle?
Yes. Don't ever get it. It's Michelle C. If you're
Michelle C. Say the whole name. Don't partial it. I got it.
Like Weezy F baby. Please say it. Yeah. Please say C. It's Michelle C. Don't just be
Michelle
calling
C.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got a whole name, right? So how are you doing in these comedy streets?
Oh man, you know what? I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm not gonna say I'm doing great, and I'm not saying I'm doing awesome. I'm gonna put okay because there's room to grow.
I know that's right. That's what we all trying to do in this industry. So you know I'm gonna get in your business a little bit, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the first question, like I always start with my comedian friends. When did you know the entertainment industry is what you wanted to do?
Oh man, when I was sitting in back of a Humvee and I was talking with my Marines because I used to be a corpsman in the Navy. So I used to make them laugh in the midst of misery. I found out that I had something going on there. I used to make them laugh all the time. And we used to have weird conversations in back of Humvees. I was about to start a show called In the Back of a Humvee. But it never happened. Well, yet.
Okay. So question, like when you went into you said the Marines or what was it?
No, I went into the Navy and ever so happened with the Marines. Yes.
Okay. So with the Navy, that is something serious. Like it's hard to joke around in the Navy because it's life or death on the line. So what tickled your funny bone to say I'm gonna turn they frown upside down?
Oh, because of misery. The misery, to get past misery, you need a little happiness.
Facts. You know what my theme song is? You ever watched the movie The Wiz?
Yes.
So my theme song is the big great wish where she be like, "Don't bring me no bad news, baby." That's me.
Oh,
Do not bring me. I don't, cause like that's why I don't even watch the news, cause ain't nothing on the news but bad news. So I'm like, if you come to me, Michelle, guess what happened? If it sounds like it's negative, I'm good. So, now, what was the first stage that you hit?
Binghamton, Vermont.
Okay.
Yes, I went up there. I went up to on stage, nervous as hell. Oh, can we curse on here?
Of course, I'm a cussing queen.
Oh, okay. Nervous as hell.
Ain't even no big cuss word. Hell ain't no cuss word.
Hey, look, in some circles. Nah, but I was pretty much as dominantly Caucasian. And the first thing I thought was, Game of Thrones was real hopping at that point in time. So I just walked up from stage and I said, "Winter is coming." Oh shit, it's already here. And everybody just started laughing.
See, I never watched Game of Thrones, so I know that you got to be on it to get it.
Yeah, right.
What, like, I mean, if that was your first time on stage, everybody gets nervous. Even me, it might be my 20th, 30th time on stage, and I'm still gonna be nervous. Did you know what you were gonna say when you got up there? Did you have something prepared, or you just like, I'm just gonna go here and freestyle?
I just went up there and I just freestyled. I just looked around the room and I just said, I wonder if this would work and to break the ice. And then after that, they gave me maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then I got off and everybody got off, but one person got up and clapped. So I was like, maybe I can do this. So I would say it took me maybe about 2 more years after that to consider this something I could do. When pandemic hit and I started going to therapy with PTSD and all that stuff, because I've been through war and stuff.
Yeah.
And pretty much I figured that I didn't want to do that therapy anymore, because how can a 35 mid-aged white women tell me how to be a black man? So what I did was I turned that frown upside down, because I went back to conversations in the Humvee, and pretty much I said I should just try comedy. So comedy is my therapy.
Kandid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs.
Now, let me ask you, because a lot of comedians say that, but I don't think there is anything wrong with therapy, because like for some reason in the black community, they act like, oh, no, you just give it to God, and God helps. But therapy also helps. Now, I can understand you saying that, you may not want to receive it from that particular therapist, but shoot, if therapy is what you need, get you somebody that you can relate to.
Right.
Because
that's what I've been trying to find. Yes, that's what I've been trying to find. I haven't really found anything here in Atlanta just yet.
Yeah. Yeah, but people sleep on therapy. That quarantine let me know, and I don't know about everybody in the world, but it let me know that there's a lot of people out here that need therapy that ain't doing it, and myself included. So I ain't pointing no finger without pointing that at me, baby. I might need some too, but hey, only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Now, when did you know? Because I know as a comedian you have to be a writer. When did you know you were a good writer?
I didn't know I was a good writer. I just wrote my life. So pretty much what happens, I've had a mid-challenging life already. So pretty much my folks always used to tell me, you should write a book. You should write a book. And I was like, no. Who's gonna read this book about me? I'm random. Who's gonna really care about my story? Mm-hmm. So I said to myself, I could say my story in jokes, and we see how it goes. All my jokes that I write, it's a part of what I have been through.
Oh, facts. That's what makes it real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's so funny. It's funny that you said it because I've been like a writer my whole life because I write music and stuff too. But that's the first thing people told me before they start. Because most people that I hate to say civilians, but most people that are not trying to get in the entertainment field, the first thing they go to when they say, "Why don't you do something?" It's always in a book form. Why don't you write a book? And I'm like, who the hell wants to hear my book? Because I'm thinking not from the point of view of my story. I'm thinking of when you say a book, it's what's the word I'm looking for? Transitioning into a happy ending. Because you know how, like, when you have a movie, even you're gonna have the plot and everything that happens, and this is what happens at the end. I'm still writing my story. That's why I'm just like, how am I write a book if I'm still writing my story? So I'm gonna figure it out. But shoot, if a book is they want what they want, the book they will get. Because I don't wrote a poetry book and sold out. So now we're gonna get some other books cracking. Because like, if you tell me that you're gonna want me to do it, that means you're gonna buy it too, right? Like, don't tell me what you're gonna do if you ain't gonna support it. But right?
I haven't had a family member yet come to my show.
Well, the people that tell me to write, they're not family members. So that's why I actually listen. Because your family will hype you up, but then they may not show up. But your people that say, you should do this, they are supporters already.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully one of them will see this and be like, oh, I'm about to go to this next one.
That's right. Yeah, man. I done sent the Evites and everything. Ain't nobody popped in.
Shame.
I don't look for. I'm not saying that your family won't support, but that's not when I put out shows and do different events. I don't look for family support first. Mm-hmm. I look for stranger support. Then after I get their support, then I say, hey, yeah, family, if y'all want to come on through. And it's not even like me trying to be funny. It's just more so y'all have access to me. So that's why I know y'all don't really care about it until I invite you.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
So I'm staying in the writer lane. Now, like with writing, if you could write your own TV series, what would it be about? And what part would you give me?
So I am developing a show. This is you're going to be the first. Since I'm the first, this is my first. You're going to be the first to hear it, and hopefully it goes to God's ears because the script's been getting written for the last year.
Nice.
It's going to be called The High of Cheyenne.
Okay.
It is a western, a comedy western. Okay. That's all I'm giving.
Well, just make sure you give me a part. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The part that I see, like if you can get there, pretty much.
Okay.
It's in San Antonio, but that's all I'm giving. I would like for you to be the madam.
I can do that.
In the saloon.
Oh yes, that's right down my alley. I can do that.
Yeah.
Woo. Let me pull out my glitter. But now we were talking about how with mental health or whatever, and I know that was a big issue when it comes to quarantine. So what was something valuable you learned throughout the quarantine time?
I like weed.
Okay.
Yeah, I like weed.
Weed
and video games. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that I was gonna ask, how did you keep your sanity? But hey, there it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything was funny. After a while, people like playing with me because I used to crack jokes and play video games at the same time. And it was like, why you don't have a Twitch account? And I was like, this is my free time. Y'all getting this shit for free.
That part. Now I was put on a Twitch too. I didn't know what it was. I still don't quite understand what it is, but Twitch was lit during the quarantine. Apparently, it was like, yeah,
very lit.
Twitch. Like, so, I mean, it was. So what is it? It's just another social media platform, ain't it?
It's a streaming platform for gamers where they can game and talk at the same time. T-Pain has one actually.
I heard that, and then they said he himself said on his podcast that he's gotten more checks through Twitch than anything in his music career. I'm like, what?
Twitch is paying. Twitch is paying. They are paying. I just haven't tapped into it yet because, again, I just haven't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is Twitch kind of like what any other social media platform? You gotta have to have hit a certain mark before you get paid and all that stuff.
I'm not really sure. because I haven't really put my time into it. No.
Okay, because I'm like, when you tell me money attached, baby, I can sign up now.
Yeah, but money is attached because there's a lot of money in gaming now because everybody is gaming from all ages.
True.
So
I know me, I'm petty when it comes to playing certain games. I don't only play fighting games like Mortal Kombat or whatever, and I might like offend a 3-year-old child trying to play. I'm like, yeah, nigga, double up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cuss the kids out, but I would.
Hey, what really got me about gaming is one dude blew my mind one day. He was like, "Hey, bro, have you ever thought about why the digital games cost as much as the CD games?" I said, "Nigga,
Right?
That makes sense. This should be like $10 now." But you are paying the same amount that you'll pay in the store with something that is real than something that is digital.
Facts. What's that little meme? Now, how did you stay motivated during the quarantine time, especially because everything was shut down? Like, how did you stay motivated in your craft?
So I really didn't quarantine like that. By day, I'm a biomedical engineer. By night, I'm a comic. So pretty much I was still traveling during the pandemic until they said that they didn't want contractors going from hospital to hospital. What makes sense? What made sense? And then when that happened, I had a few, couple of checks that was in the back burner to where it took me maybe 1 year, and then I had to use my savings for the next year because the quarantine was 2 years.
Right. Now, let me tell you something. You ain't finna just skip by the biochemical, whatever the hell you said. What that explain for the layman's people like me? What the hell is that?
So a biomed tech.
Mm-hmm.
It is a person that you have in hospitals. They have it in every hospital. Then you have third parties where they come and they certify. They do preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, and calibrations on medical machinery from defibrillators all the way up to X-ray machines.
Okay, so the bottom line is it's a big check. That's what's up.
I mean,
I am not mad at that. Get the coins by any means necessary.
I mean, yeah, my mom always used to tell me, man. She was like, you're smart enough you could do both. You can have your cake and eat it too. So what she was saying is she really hates me doing comedy. No, not hate it, but she rather me do my engineering instead of comedy. And let's just put it that way. I hear it all the time. She was like, "You done with comedy yet?"
I understand wholeheartedly because as I don't know, what generation your mother was growing up in, but they were taught to go to college, get a good job. That's it.
Yeah.
They probably weren't taught to, go to college, get your education, and be an entrepreneur. So like this whole new entrepreneur thing is new for that generation sometimes.
Well, yes, but my mother was a little bit different. She made it all to be a colonel in the army, and she always used to push me to be an entrepreneur. Actually, I remember one day. I was getting ready for school. She walked up the stairs, plopped a big box on my bed, and said, "Hey, go sell these chips and candy at school."
So wait a minute. So then when she said when you gonna stop doing comedy, then you need to remind her of that conversation. Hey mom, remember when we put that box on my bed and somebody said, "Yeah, that's what my comedy is. That's me doing my entrepreneur stuff."
Right. But but she doesn't say it like that. She always follows up with that question, "Have you got paid yet?"
Oh no.
I was like, "Look, ma, look. I'll be like, once I get paid, trust me, I'm gonna bring the money to you, slap it on the table, and say, this is comedy money."
You can't wait, right? Baby, let me tell you something. No, you don't struck a chord. Let me tell you something. So I told my mom the other day, because I was like, I started doing comedy maybe earlier, like last year, November. Now, I've always been behind the scenes of comedy because I used to do makeup for different comedians and stuff like that. So, like, I've always had it in my core. And every comedian that I'm cool with and friends with, why you don't start? Why you ain't did comedy? I never thought about it. And then when I start kind of seeing I was like, well, I'll try it. Let's see what happens. Now I done tried. Now I got the bug. Now I want to do it. But I told my mom maybe like a couple of weeks ago, that I was going somewhere for a comedy show or something. I was like, yeah, and that she's only been to one of my shows, and that was like my first show because I don't want to be. I'm already gonna be nervous, but I don't want to be judged by her while I'm trying to work the craft because I know as soon as I get off that stage, the roast isn't gonna be. If anybody gonna roast me, it's gonna be her. It's number one. So I don't want the judgment, first of all. And then number two, a lot of my jokes are about her. so like, I don't know if you want to witness this, ma'am. so long story short, she I told her I was going to a comedy show, and she was like, "Well, what are you doing?" I was just like, I'm gonna go on stage. It's it's open mic. And then she was like, "Well, Quick Trip hiring." I was like, "Okay." And she was like, "Yeah, and it's another job that I found. I saw like they was hiring at the." I said, "Why you keep telling me about these jobs that's hiring?" I'm just saying. I mean, if you need a backup, because I don't know if comedy. I'm like, so basically, she's just like, "Fuck your dream." So it's like, that's all right. Wait till I get my first comedy check. I'm gonna be like, yeah, remember that time when you said Quick Trip was hiring? Yeah, that's what comedy money look like, not Quick Trip money.
Right. That's what that man. I'm happy. My mom. She's positive with the dreams because, and I told my mom one day I was like, I'm gonna trickle that down to my kids too as well. Yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna if they say, hey, I want to be the next Barney. I was like, all right, well, learn how to clean up.
Right, like that's what I'm saying. Like she's positive with it, but it's like the backhanded comedy. Like I'm gonna keep teasing you, and then hopefully you do good. And if you do good, then I'm gonna be proud of you. But moving on. Now I know during the quarantine, everybody was like really on the versus battle real hard. So with that being said, who is your favorite rapper and singer and why?
I like Jadena as a rapper.
Oh yeah. I think I hear more of R&B, but I guess
is he?
Nah. For me, I think the type of his music, I think, I don't think rap, but I feel you.
Guess what? Kandid Kisses TV has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's artistperiod.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Kandid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today.
If you want to say rap, I like Outkast for real, just the group. Like that's I grew up on Outkast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and R&B artists, Fantasia.
Yeah, she gets down now.
Oh, she has pipes.
Did you watch any other versus battles?
I saw a few of them.
So, out of the ones that you've watched, which was your favorite?
Funny wise, Bone Thugs and Harmony one.
Oh yeah.
When dude dropped a whole crack bag on stage and picked it up like it was nothing.
Wait a minute, I didn't see that part.
Oh, you didn't see that part?
But I didn't see the crack.
I don't know if it was crack or not, but I know it didn't drop on stage. I think he pulled it out of his pocket and the camera caught it. And everybody said something about it, then he put it back in his pocket. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was something like that.
You know what? It could have been anything. But
it could have been anything. It was just a powdery substance.
Yeah, it could have been shit. Who knows? I mean, well, keep it in the lane of entertainment. Name one of your favorite female comedians. Oh, you had to pause. Don't be acting like we ain't funny in these streets.
No. I mean, like, I don't know her name.
Okay.
She was on Ghostbusters, the black one.
Oh, Leslie Jones.
Yeah, she's funny to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm over here like, what is her name? Like, what is her name? Like, that was my pause right there. But yeah, her, Leslie Jones.
Now, is there any, like, I always ask men who their favorite female comedians, because they normally always shout out the Richard Pryors and stuff. But who is there a male comedian that is like your inspiration of wanting to do comedy?
Patrice O'Neal. My bad. Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, I'm just like Patrick O'Neal, Doogie.
Patrice O'Neal, Roy Wood. I can never say.
Yes.
Roy Woods Jr.
Yeah,
Like I feel like those two, and so a little bit of Bruce. Those are the storytellers that kind of like that's not on like mainstream now, like Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's funny. I mean, right. Kevin Hart's funny. But like people that like really don't talk about like that. Yeah, those are the three that I really kind of like look and I'll be like trying to study their ways, because I ain't gonna even lie to you. I feel like I'm a storyteller. It is what it is. I know comedy is storytelling, but nah, I'm a storyteller. Let me
ask you this: what is if you had to say that something that's hard in comedy when you first started, what would be something that was hard as far as like your material and hitting the stages?
Not caring what people think.
Okay,
that's the hardest. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I live by the creed of FTP. It's fuck them people, because I don't know these motherfuckers, so I don't give a damn what they think. I think the only time I'm gonna like, you always care how somebody receives you, but I think you know how like once you start getting paid the buku money to perform for your craft, I think that's when my trigger will click on like, you should probably care what they think because they paid. You know what I mean? But these other shows where you might get, we're gonna give you some gas money, like, I don't give a damn what they think, nigga. You gave me $20. Like, come on, bro.
Right. A couple shows back, I made one man cry, and a lady got mad at me because I used the word a disability word, and she got mad because she said her son was a disability. But I was telling her, I was trying to get that word out, and then just trying to switch it up just to make it funny, because people used to use the word all the time. But I don't know.
But this is the only problem that I have like with this sensitive ass audience these days.
Moist. I call them moist. Go ahead.
Right. Because it's like, bro, there's no, just like you don't know me and I don't know you, there is no possible way that you would have known that they had a child that was disabled or whatever the case may be, whatever the thing. How the freak would you know? It's not like you did a survey. Hey, how many people out here in the audience have this going on? Like how would you know?
I would have did it, and then if I would have known a whole bunch of people had like this disability word, thing, then I still would have did the joke. I would have did it even more. Like,
tell you who's brilliant at doing jokes like that and it still wins over. Michael Collier.
Really?
So he had I went to the comedy convention a couple of weeks ago. We was at the award show, and he has a gay joke. Now, everybody knows that that's a touchy subject depending on how the joke is delivered. So before he even started the joke, he said, "Hey, we got any gay people in here? The LGBT, da 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 da." And then some people clap. He said, "Okay, cool. Now I'm getting ready to tell a joke. Now you tell me if it's offensive or not." And he went on with the joke. But I was like, that's brilliant, because he's already warning you, I'm getting ready to go there. Tell me if it's cool. Tell me if it's not. Whether you like it or not, I'm still gonna say it though. You see what I'm saying? But it at least eases the tension for whatever he's gonna say.
But see, this is the thing, this got me with the whole young man that got upset. He got upset and he stormed out of the show. And at the end, I said, "Hey, what's wrong with old buddy?" He said that he was offended. I was like, "About what? I thought he was homosexual because he looked like he was homosexual." He was like, "Nah, he's not homosexual." I said, "Really?" He looks real moist to me, but that's just here nor there. So pretty much what happens was, he said he was offended because he felt that I was offending women. And I was like, did any of y'all women feel offended? It was like, no. I was like, so how does this man over here go tell me about I'm offending women?
Well, that sounds like he was offended because you pushed him out the closet and he wasn't ready to come out. So, I mean, because it's like none of that adds up. None of that makes sense. At all. So you just trying to find something to be mad about, sir.
What singer do?
Hey, what singer do?
Hey, yo. What singer do?
What singer do? Hey, cuz.
What's Sing-a-Doo, cuz?
Sing-a-Doo is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do same genre.
What?
Do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Get ticket.
We'll make
You got your family and they need you there. But I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at singadoo.com.
None of it made sense at all. And that's why I went over and I was like, and afterwards I did a Q&A. I did a special Q&A and I broke down all my jokes. And I said, where do you feel that you was most disrespect for that? And then everybody was good, except the boy and the one of the ladies about the whole disability joke, but everything else was funny to them.
So they stayed. I mean, they might have walked out, but they came back enough to even have the conversation with you.
Oh no, not the young man. No, I got this all information from people that went out there and tried to cool him down from crying about his newfound homosexualness.
You made him cry. Oh, you ought to be ashamed.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't. What she was saying, what she told me was that he had he was going through something. So I think he was going through the change.
It was not your fault at all.
Yeah.
But as comedians, we don't know. Like, you know how they be like, okay, there's certain lines that you shouldn't cross. We comedians don't know the line. It's like we don't know we crossed it until we crossed over that motherfucker and be like, right. Oh, that was
habitually. Habitual line steppers. There was
right. Like, you got to get up
Charlie Murphy.
This is the line. Make sure. Let me know what line. Because baby, I done said some stuff, and not even knowing that it's offensive. It's just that's how I felt at the moment. I'm like, if I offended you, that wasn't my intention. But hey,
right.
But moving on, name one entrepreneur that you admire and why.
My mama.
I know that's right.
Man, my mama, she keeps me keep pushing forward. Cause she's been going through diagnosed and got rid of breast cancer, and she was working all the way through it entrepreneurially. So, my mama.
Yo, mama, you better do the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is what's up. All right, so we got to get into we need to get into your podcast. You also have, because I mean, you ain't gonna have this radio voice for no reason. So, like, where did the radio voice come from, and what inspired your podcast?
My radio voice came from, I guess, military. Mama not letting me talk country.
Mm-hmm.
And age, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, I always said, I want to have a sexy, I want to have like a Morgan Freeman voice, stuff that makes like women, like when I talk, they be like, ooh.
Morgan Freeman does not make me say, ooh.
Oh, or not Morgan Freeman, but one of them dudes, the Allstate hands, all that.
Like, choose anybody else, boy. Not Morgan.
Not Morgan Freeman. Hey, Morgan Freeman has them white women melting. Okay.
No, Morgan Freeman is the voice of God, and I don't want to be moist to God. I'm sorry.
No.
What inspired your podcast?
Truthfully, what happened was I didn't want to do a podcast.
Okay.
Truthfully, what happened was it was this comedian I met named Rob the comedian. He's around here. He was like, why don't you do a podcast? And I was like, cool. You going to co-host with me? He was like, yeah. And then he's not my co-host no more. Oh. And that's how it goes. I was like, it's a great idea. I put a lot of money into it. I put a lot of getting a lot of great talent. Like the last one I just the last one I just did, I had OV Solid there, and I just did another Bear Time segment with Noah Banks, a cool Cajun white gentleman that blew up the mic, and I was very impressed. You'll be seeing that come out at the end of this month.
Okay.
On C Bear the Comedian on YouTube.
Okay. And speaking of C Bear, where did the name? Come on now, you got to give us the behind the scenes of why you decided to go with C Bear.
Nah, I can't tell you where my name came from. Not just yet. Because I feel like when I get famous, then I can tell you the truth about where that name came from.
I mean, but the fame starts now.
All right, fine. Do you want to know?
An exclusive, okay?
Everybody want to know? Fine. It's my gamer tag.
Oh my God.
My gamer tag was Coco Bear 8404.
Okay.
I have a whole bunch of dudes. It was like, man, some hard. I've been meeting some of these dudes are real thuggish, right? Like some real thugs on their planet, and it was like, hey man, I'm not calling you Coco Bear. That shit seems pretty gay. I can call you Coco, but I call you Bear. I ain't calling you Coco Bear. I was like, well, that's my name though.
Like your mama didn't name you no Coco Bear. I ain't calling you.
But so I shortened it and I just put C Bear. Okay. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. And everybody always asks me, hey man, what does that C stand for? I was like, I let the C be whatever you want it to be.
Hey, you can say Comedy Bear. Who knows? I mean,
who knows?
But the real T is that's what your wifey probably call you in the bedroom and you didn't want to tell people that. Mm-hmm.
No, she don't call me that at all.
Oh, okay.
I don't even. Whoa, we getting too deep.
Wait, if wifey don't call you that, why the hell would you want to call yourself Coco?
I've had this gamer tag for at least 15 years.
Okay.
So it's a well-known, if you play on Xbox, name. Okay. Mm-hmm. If you're in my circles.
Okay, so no rhyme or reason, you just went with it.
Yeah, I just went with it. Oh, I get it all the time. It was like, why is your big black ass name Coco Bear? And then I'll be like, because I like it.
I mean, that's just like what's it called? Cedric Entertainer. He was like, I ain't gonna call no grown ass man delicious. It's like, why?
Right.
But you know, that's how we do. We don't never always have to have a reason. We just sometimes we just like look, I ain't gonna lie, back in the day when I wanted to be a rapper, my name was Too Sweet. I ain't had no
Too Sweet?
Too Sweet. Mm-hmm. That was my brother even still laughing. He was like, remember when you want to be rapping, it's called Too Sweet? I was like, yeah. He's like, wow. I was like, I don't know. I just like the name. Shit, I thought I was too sweet when he got damn bars. Now, you know what I'm saying? No rhyme or reason. That's what I want to be called. So, now, before we move on to our segments, what is some words of wisdom you would give any upcoming entertainer or entrepreneur?
As of the stage I'm in right now, I would say if you have a thought to do something, go do it. See if you might like it or not like it.
That's right.
But you gotta get off the couch. Like that. You remember that commercial with old buddy? You gotta get off the couch.
You ain't doing nothing, mother.
Might as well get off the couch. Go get your educate, get a degree, get off the couch.
That's right.
Yeah. So
you. Oh, we are moving on to our first segment, which is Kiss or Diss. This is Celebrity Crushes. You decide who you kissing, who you dissing. All right, we got Taraji B. Henson or Regina Hall. Who you kissing, who you dissing?
I saw a picture of Taraji in her 41st birthday, and she looked like she was real kissable.
Okay, so you rocking with Taraji, all right?
Yeah.
Next one, Lisa Ray or Nicole Ari Parker. Who you kissing, who you dissing?
I wish I knew who Ari Parker is.
You do. You know who Boris Kojo is?
Yes.
His wife.
Oh, the red bone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and what was the other one?
Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray.
Oh, that was without a flinch. Okay, excuse me then.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Tracy Chapman or Whoopi Goldberg. Who you kissing, who you dissing?
Tracy.
Okay, all that.
Tracy's getting kissed. Whoopi Goldberg looked like my grandmama. And you know, hey, look, only reason why I say that is because Ghost.
Grandma, don't strike him down. Don't do it.
Hey, look.
We are moving on to DAQs. These are dumbass questions I just want answers to. What's the worst name you could give a superhero, and what would be his lame power?
Oh, that's a good question. But it's a dumb. You say it's a dumb question, but that's a good question. I'm in the anime. Let's see. A dumb superhero with a dumb power. Something that's just useless.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hair growing man.
Okay.
And his lame powers, he lets his hair grow.
Oh, so he likes Samson. Okay.
There's nothing else that goes with it. It just grows. That's just a lame power.
It just don't have no. Yeah.
Yeah.
No power in that.
No power in that at all. You just have some just like silky wet locks. I don't know why everything's coming out wet in my mind right now, but everything's just.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? I've been noticing that. I don't know. People gonna probably notice it too. So I'm just gonna get it out there. I said it.
Okay. I think it started from the sea bear conversation, but you know what?
Yeah.
All right. If you could roundhouse kick anyone in your past that you know personally with no consequences, who would it be?
Oh, it would be my chief senior officer out of boot camp.
Oh.
My ROC.
And what did he
Yeah.
do?
Oh, he hit on my mama. He hit on my mama when I was graduating from the Navy boot camp.
Oh,
Yeah. And he tried to walk over. He was Dominican, and he tried to walk over there with his Dominican swag. And I said, "Mama, watch out! Don't smell his must. That's how you get him." I tried to cock block the whole time. Nah, what you doing, dog?
I'm like, hey, mama still got swag, bro. Don't play.
Listen.
All right. What's one embarrassing moment from your childhood that you're willing to share?
When I got dared to climb a tree and I fell out of it.
Oh Lord.
I hit every branch. It was had to be like about, it was good height. It had to be like about 15 feet. And it was it would be, you always see those thick branches, but you think that you can get that skinny branch and pull it down. And I told everybody that I bet, and I've always been a big guy. So I jumped up on that little skinny branch. And the only thing I remember was a snap. And then I was on the ground. You know how you knock the wind and the light out of you? Like you blink for a second, the only thing you see is a bright light and like your chest hurts. Yeah.
Like, that you, Jesus?
Yeah. So pretty much my friends told me they was like, we never seen a person fall in slow motion and hit every branch.
Now, so you know what? That's the one thing I'm thankful for. Back when we were growing up, there was no camera phones. Cause baby, you would have been viral.
Yeah, I woke up embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. I'm like, oh, I'm okay.
Well, look, then you try to play it off like you said, I'm straight.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Really, you internally bleeding, like,
Yeah,
oh
man. God. Hey, something's wrong. When everybody circles around you and they got the worried faces,
like,
is he all right? I got scared.
Okay. What is the worst name you could give a barbershop?
The worst name you can give a barbershop. I would say the underbelly.
The hell?
Yeah. Cuts. The underbelly cuts. You said the worst name.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay. We are moving on to our next segment, which is Grinds My Gangster. Name one of your pet peeves.
Smacking.
Oh Lord.
I hate smacking. I hate it. I hate it's in my soul. I can't hate it. I just hate it. Like my woman's child, her son, just smacks all the time. All the time. When he eats, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what it is. It's a pet peeve to me.
So you sitting there and he decided to start eating something, you be like, hey bro.
I can't be in the room. I can't do it.
What, does it just bother your spirit? Like
it bothers my spirit.
Well, I'm pretty good. I don't smack unless it's real good. And if it's real good, hey, you're gonna get the smack. I'm sorry.
I don't even I don't tell everybody they be smacking because I don't want to start an argument. But sometimes when it gets to the point where I be like, you know what, bump it, I'm gonna tell them.
So what about popping gum?
I hate it. Why you gotta be so ghetto for? You don't have to be ghetto like that.
I think popping gum, in my opinion, is a nerve reaction because I don't pop gum intentionally. Like if I'm chewing gum amongst people, I just chew regularly. But if I'm at my house and I'm chilling, I'm the popping. I'm crack, because I'm in my own little, you know what I'm saying?
Your own little bubble. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
So we are moving on to the next segment, which is a fan favorite, which is opera that thing out. Now that is where you take any song that you know at least one full verse to, and you sing it in your best opera voice. It could be a rap song, theme song, nursery rhyme, whatever you got.
Do I have to?
Absolutely.
Well, I do like Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
Come on now. We just gotta opera that thing out.
You put me on the spot right quick. Hold on, give me a second. Here we go. I used to spend my nights out in the ballroom. Liquor was the only thing that I loved. When you poured your heart out, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high.
Okay,
so smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as... And I forgot there.
You ain't even put no opera on it, but I let you pass because you did a little
I did a little ad-libs. There we go.
Well, last but not least, we have our game, Sing-a-Doo. Now, Sing-a-Doo is a family-friendly game that all can play. It's a music game me and my homeboy DJ All-Star created over the quarantine. And what you're doing, you're singing the melody of the song, which you can only use the word do. We have different genres. We have hip-hop and R&B, greatest hits, pop, Billboard hits, country rock, Sing-a-Doo favorites, old school TV themes, and party dances. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a couple first. I'm going to let you see if you can guess them. And then I'm going to give you a chance too. I'm going to do R&B and hip-hop because that's my lane. Now, so I'm going to do it, and you got to guess what I'm singing. I remember I was doing it the other day with somebody, and they were just jamming too. I was just like, well, tell me the name of the song. I was like, oh, I know that's all. So you got it. Once you get the song, tell me if you know it, all right? All right, here we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
You make me Usher.
There we go. What's the name of it though? You said it. Sing the song, and you got the title.
New relationship.
There we go. You make me want it. That's the name of that one.
Make me want it. Yeah. I don't know the name of it. I know the song.
Now, I don't know if you know this group, but I would hope you do. This is hip hop. All right. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I'm insane in my membrane.
Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Now the song name, I don't know, but I know that.
Membrane.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
All right, last one, R&B. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Just kick it.
There we
Just
go.
kick it. Yeah.
Okay, let me find out you a dang on singer do champ. All right, so I'm gonna put the card in the camera. Once you pick a song that you can do, let me know. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna try to guess.
Okay.
All right. And if I need to move it, let me know.
Okay.
All right.
Do 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 do. Yes.
What was it? My Girl? Or
yes.
Okay. All right. I was like, I knew that part. All right.
It's upside down. Okay.
All right.
Dang, how'd I go again? Oh my god, I can't believe. Do. No, put it back up there. I won't do that one.
Like I didn't know what that was, but okay.
All right, I got one. Do.
Who let dogs out?
Yep.
Okay.
That first one I was about to do Juicy off of B.I.G., but I forgot the song real quick.
Well, because I didn't know where you was going with that. I was like, what?
I forgot the song.
All right, the last one.
Okay.
All right.
I do. Nope.
Oh, wait, but hold on. Usher?
That is, but I said the wrong thing. I looked at the wrong thing and I went to a whole nother song.
Okay.
That's correct though.
What the hell was it?
No, I should have said do.
Oh,
I went to a whole in my head. I went to a whole nother song. My bad.
The clock in the drop top.
It went somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. It went somewhere else. I saw that one song and I was like, ooh, I know that. And then it went to something else. That's why I'm on.
Okay. Well, that is how you play Singadoo. If anybody's interested, you can get it at singadoo.com.
That was fun. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, it's definitely a family fun game that everybody can enjoy. And please let everybody know how they can find you again. I'm gonna drop it down here at the bottom. Let them know how they can find your podcast. If you got any merchandise, if you got shows coming up, this is the time. Get your plug on.
Yes, I do have the Unpopular Opinion with C Bear and Kendall. You'll find that on YouTube channel, C Bear the Comedian. And then also, as you see down here, official J _ as for the Instagram. And also I started a new TikTok, ladies and gentlemen, where it's going to be at C Bear the Comedian. You can find me. I'm over there beatboxing as I'm moving in my profile or whatever.
Okay. All right. And any shows coming up?
Yes, on the 24th of this month, I'll be in Decatur, Georgia at DKLA's event center. We're going to do a game show there. And then also I have a couple of shows in San Antonio. If you're in the San Antonio area, on the 30th, you should come to the Dakota East Side Ice House at around 9 o'clock. We're going to be having an intimate but great variety show. All
right. And that has been another episode of Kandid Kisses TV. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tune in every Monday and Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And y'all know what I said. You know how I get down. If you don't subscribe, I'm gonna tell you, Mom.
Subscribe.
See you next time.
Piece of chicken grease.